In a quiet town where the streets came alive before sunrise, there lived a young woman named Sarah. Every morning, while most people were still asleep, Sarah woke up silently, tied her scarf, and walked into a narrow street carrying 2 baskets of vegetables. One basket held vegetables she had grown herself behind her small home, and the other held vegetables she had taken on credit from a wholesaler, promising to pay by the end of the day. Her stall was simply a wooden table placed near a busy crossroads where people rushed past on their way to work. Some days were good, and customers stopped to smile and praise the freshness of her vegetables. Other days were slow and heavy, and Sarah would sit quietly, watching the shadow of her stall move inch by inch, praying that the day would not end without hope. Sarah believed deeply in God. Her mother, before she passed away, had taught her a sentence she never forgot: God is never late. He comes exactly when you need him. One difficult day tested Sarah's faith more than ever. The night before, the wholesaler warned her that if she did not pay that day, he would stop giving her vegetables. Sarah nodded, even though she had no idea how she would manage. Still, she trusted God and went to the market as usual. Hours passed, the sun rose higher, and people walked by without stopping. By midday, she had sold very little. As she counted her coins with shaking hands, she realized it was not enough. Nearby, another seller laughed happily as customers crowded his stall, and doubt quietly entered Sarah's heart. For a moment, she wondered if God had forgotten her. Ashamed of her thoughts, she lowered her head and whispered a prayer, asking God to guide her and give her patience. As evening approached, most vendors began packing their stalls. Sarah sat alone, staring at the vegetables that would soon lose their freshness. This time, she did not ask God for money, only for understanding. Just as she started to leave, an elderly man with gentle eyes approached her and asked if she was closing. When she said yes, he smiled and said he wanted to buy everything. Surprised, Sarah packed all the vegetables, and the man paid her far more than expected. When she tried to return the extra money, he softly refused and said, "You waited patiently today." Before leaving, he added, "Many people leave when they think God is late. Few stay long enough to see that he is right on time." That night, as Sarah counted the money at home, her eyes filled with tears. It was enough to pay the wholesaler, support her home, and even save a little. For the first time in months, she realized that God had not hurried and had not delayed. He had arrived exactly when her patience was complete. From that day on, Sarah still worked hard and still faced difficult days. But whenever worry entered her heart, she remembered that long afternoon and smiled. She had learned a powerful truth: God is never early to impress and never late to disappoint. He is always on time.